Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am pumped to film. Let me tell you, I'm so excited about this new collection by Too Faced. If I'm being honest, when I saw the sneak peeks online, I was kind of like, well, you know, that looks kind of okay. But then when I got the collection in the mail, I was like, oh my god, this collection is absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty. If you are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, Too Faced released a new collection called the Pretty Rich Collection, and it's all about diamonds and sparkly things and beautifulness, and it's so pretty. It's so luxe feeling. It's just very like, I mean, it's right along what Too Faced would normally put out, but it just seems like it's a little bit extra, you know? It's not so little kid-ish. I know a lot of people think that Too Faced products are very reminiscent of like little kid products, which I love, by the way. But this just seems very like pretty rich, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I got this package in the mail. This is not a sponsored video. I'm not being paid to make this video, but full disclaimer, Too Faced did send me all of these products, but I'm gonna share them with you guys. So yeah, this says, hope you enjoy our new Pretty Rich collection. By the time this video goes up, it should be available, let's see, $11.29 was the palette, highlighters, and the brush at toofaced.com. $12.2 was Sephora and Ulta.com. $12.9, which is 2 days from now, tomorrow, something like that. It's the Rich and Dazzling Lip Glosses and Better Than Sex and Diamonds mascara will be available at toofaced.com. $12.12 is Sephora and Ulta.com. And then $12.26, the full collection, it will be available at Sephora and Ulta in stores. You guys ready to see this? I'm so excited. Okay, so the star of the show is definitely the eyeshadow palette. Here's what it comes in. I will say the packaging is a little bit bulky, but it's not as bulky and crazy as some of the like previous Too Faced holiday collections. You know when they had like the pop-up, like elaborate, it's not like that, but it is a little bit on the bulky side. But here is what it looks like. It's shaped like a diamond, and it does have kind of like a cushiony top on it. It's kind of shaped like a emerald cut diamond, I think is what it's called. But it kind of looks like a jewelry box too, you know, so cute. And then you open it up. It has a little mirror, and then here's all the colors. There isn't a little plastic insert, I noticed. I don't know if that was intentional or if I lost mine, but I don't know, just something I noticed. But here is what she looks like. There are, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are like maybe pressed glitters. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are like a shimmer within the powder or a glitter within the powder. And then there is 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. So definitely not as many mattes as I usually tend to gravitate towards, which is why when I first saw it online, I was kind of like, so many glitters, you know what I mean? But you guys, it is so pretty. Like this glitter right here, it is hard to see on camera just how stunning these glitters are. Like, so pretty. So I might have to use a glitter glue. They're definitely pressed glitters. You could tell like when you put it on your hands. I might need to use a glitter glue if I decide to use one of those, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So that is the star of the show for sure. Look at that. How's my lighting? How's my lighting? It's kind of weird outside right now. It is actually supposed to snow for the first time this season in Charlotte, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's supposed to snow a lot too, like a foot. We actually got a notification from our Duke Energy place, electricity company, and they were like, we estimate power outages, make sure you stock up on all of the essentials. And I'm like, great. Why do Southerners think that you need to buy bread, milk, and eggs when it snows or when it rains? Like, what are you gonna do if your power goes out? Make French toast? Actually, you can't even make French toast because whatever, tangent. Okay, but yeah, I'm pretty pumped. So the lighting is a little weird. That's what I was getting at. Okay. There are 3 highlighters within this collection. So they look like this. Again, the packaging is a little bit on the bulky side. I mean, it's nothing super extravagant, but it is a little bit on the bulky side. So you have this pink one here. So you open up the box and then there's like a box within the box. So it's kind of like a jewelry box. You know when you get a pair of earrings or a necklace and you have the box and then the box inside the box? That's exactly what it reminds me of. Same thing with the cushiony top. There is no mirror in these, but here is what the pink one looks like. It's actually more of a peachy pink. There's kind of like a golden sheen to it. Oh, so pretty. So stinking beautiful. You see that? These colors, I will say, are very unique. I don't see a lot of highlighter colors that look like this. I do see a lot of like rainbow-esque highlighters. You know, you have like the Kat Von D palette, for example, that had like green and blue and purple, but like these ones, they just seem very unique to me. Yeah, so this one is in the color Fancy Pink Diamond. Then we have this box, which is also pink, but it's a lighter pink. It's more like a pastel, just very, very lightly pink. And this one is in the color Diamond Fire. I think this one is my favorite. Mine is broken, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. So this one is kind of like a white color with a purpley undertone. This might be the one I wear today. Oh my God, do you guys see that? I'm gonna turn off my ring light when I'm done swatching these so you can see them a little bit better. But it is so pretty, so pretty. And then the last one is in the color Canary Diamond, and of course it's canary yellow. Makes sense, right? So here's what it looks like, and this is definitely your gold of the group. Definitely much better suited for darker skin tones. So this might not be a favorite of mine, but it is really pretty, you guys. It kind of reminds me of that Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife, I think is what it was called, is immediately what I thought of when I saw this one. So there's the diamond one, there's the pink one, and then there is the gold one, and then there's a little bit of that like glittery swatches from that pressed pigment. Can you guys see that? The lighting is awful, but yeah, you can kind of see it there. So those are the highlighters, and then this collection also has a Sex and Diamonds, why am I thinking fire? Mascara, so essentially it is just their Better Than Sex mascara, but the packaging is white, and then the tube has little diamonds on it. How pretty is that? So that's really exciting. This is one of my favorite mascaras, although I haven't used it in a while, so I'm kind of excited that I have that. And then there's also a brush that this collection comes with, I'm assuming for the highlighters. So this is called the Diamond Light Highlighting Brush. I might save this and throw it in a giveaway just because I have so many brushes already. It is a beautiful brush and it would look so cute on my vanity, but I have a lot of brushes already, so I might toss this in my giveaway. I have a ton of products that I need to do a giveaway for. Oh, look, there's like a little point on it, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that is the highlighting brush. And then there's also a face mask in this collection. So their Glow Job was released a little while ago, and this is a different color, I'm assuming, of the Glow Job. So here's what it looks like. Disco Glow. Yeah, so the original one was pink, and this one is, ooh, that is like gooey. Look at that. It kind of looks like egg whites. Okay, and then yeah, here's what it looks like. So it's gold. I've actually never used this before. I'm really excited to try it. I'm a face mask junkie, so you guys already know that, but this is supposed to be a radiance boosting glitter face mask. Hopefully it's not like the Glam Glow glitter where it like sticks on your face and you can't get the glitter off. And then the thing that I'm really, really excited about with this collection, I mean, I'm excited about it all, let's get real, but these lip glosses are what like really sparked my interest because they're so like luxe feeling. So there's 6 lip glosses in the collection, and then this is the last of the collection. So there's 6 lip glosses. There's one where they partnered with somebody, Jordan something. I can't read her signature. Jordan Woods. So she is a social butterfly. I'm assuming she's a social queen. Social Butterfly. Oh, Social Butterfly is the name of the lip gloss. So I'm assuming she's a social media person. I've never heard of her before, but oh, it's really cool that she got to partner with Too Faced. So hers, her color is definitely more like a peachy color. It's so pretty. Looks like this, kind of like a peachy pink. It reminds me a lot of the Fenty Beauty one. So there's that. Then you have the color Pretty Penny. I'm not gonna swatch these because I think I'm gonna throw these in some giveaways. But look at how like luxe the packaging, and it's like very, luxe the packaging is, I said that fast. It's just like a very heavy plastic. It has like the diamond shape to it. There's like a little Too Faced heart right here, Too Faced at the end. They just look really pretty to me. So, and they have a vanilla scent to them. So this is the color Pretty Penny. This one I'll probably throw in a giveaway just because it's not really a color that I would wear, but it is still really pretty. There is All the Stars, and this one is kind of like just a iridescent diamond color, I suppose. I'll probably keep this one because I feel like this would be a good topper for like pretty much any lip look or a lipstick. So there's that. Then there is Sunset Crush, and this one is kind of like your nude beige. All of these are extremely, extremely glittery though, so keeping that in mind. That one's really pretty. Then we have Raisin to the Roof. I think this one is my favorite, and this might be the one I put on today. So it's kind of like a raisin purpley pink color with silver and gold glitter in it. This one I'm definitely gonna keep, so I'm gonna just swatch it real quick here. Ooh, the doe foot is like a flat doe foot. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a flat one. And then they don't seem to be uber pigmented on the color side, but they're uber glittery. So we'll see if they're sticky or not. I haven't worn any on my lips yet. So there's that. And then the last color is probably another color that I'll throw in a giveaway just because I don't know that I love bright purples on my lips. But this is in the color 401K. And here's what it looks like. It's a purple with, looks like gold undertones to it, gold glittery undertones to it. So these I'm really excited about. I just think they look so pretty and so luxe. But I figured today we would go ahead and put some of these on my face. Okay, so starting off with this color, it's Designer, which is just kind of like your cream matte color. Ooh, getting a lot of powder kick up on there. I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of set my primer, get everything going. Really pigmented, blends out really nicely. I always start out with a color like this just to kind of set a base for the eyeshadow look, and it helps the other colors blend a little bit easier. So there's that. Then next I'm gonna go into, so it kind of looks like the palette is set up like we have neutrals up here, berries right here, warms and cools is kind of how I'm thinking it's supposed to be set up. So I'm trying to decide what kind of look I want to do. Of course my mind is gravitating, my eyes are going to the warm row here, so I might start out with that and then we'll kind of see. Also that one has two mattes in it too, which is probably another reason why I'm kind of going there. So It's Cashmere is kind of a warm mid-tone brown. So I'm gonna start out by putting that in my crease. And by the way, this brush that I'm using is the Smith Cosmetics number 232. I have kind of a little bit of a story about this brush. Nothing crazy, not a rant or anything like that. Well, maybe like a semi-rant, but this is my favorite eyeshadow brush. It's just shaped perfectly. It's good for blending. It's kind of pointed at the tip, so you can use it to like do your lower lash line. It is just my favorite eyeshadow brush, and I got it at Fame Expo like 4 years ago, or God, yeah, it's probably been 4 years now. And this was before Smith Cosmetics was really well known. They were just kind of starting out, and even now they're not very well known. By the way, this color is blending pretty well, so that's good. Anyways, because I had never really heard about the brand before, I just got one of them. Now, typically when I see a product like a brush or something that's not gonna go bad, that I love, I'll buy a bunch of them. Like beauty blenders, I always have a backup of. My favorite brushes, I usually have 2 of or 3 of, just because, you know, what if one breaks? What if I lose one? You know, just all the things that go through my mind, I just need a backup. But I only bought one because I had never really heard of the brand before. Anyways, I quickly fell in love and decided that I needed more of this brush. But I kind of held off because they are expensive. They're quite expensive, actually. I think this brush was like $30. They're more expensive than MAC brushes, and I think MAC brushes are one of the most expensive brushes I've ever bought. These are like right along there with like Chanel. Like they're just like expensive, right? So I didn't buy one right away. And then when I decided I wanted to buy one, it was sold out, and it's been sold out for like, I feel like a year online, and every time it goes back in stock, it sells out pretty much immediately. Like it's just, I think a lot of people have finally discovered how amazing these brushes are. Before I continue, I think I'm gonna go in, so this is the Smith 230, which is just a smaller version of the 232. So I'm gonna go in with this and the color Oh That's Rich, which is this other matte color. It's like a berry brown. Anyways, so when I decided I was gonna go to IMATS Atlanta, I looked at the vendor list and Smith Cosmetics was on there, and I was like, yes, I can't wait. Like, I'll just go ahead and get some backups of my brush there. Like, so excited, right? And when I got there, Smith Cosmetics was the first booth I went to. Well, it was maybe the second booth, but it was the first booth that I went to with intent. The rest I just kind of like browsed around, you know? This color is not blending the best. I mean, it's blending, but it's not blending the best. So I got there, and first of all, there was no discount, which first world problems I can't really complain about, but most of the time when you go to things like IMATS, Fame Expo, Gen Beauty, most of the time the products being sold are very, very discounted. And they do that because it's usually makeup artists, makeup enthusiasts, and it's just like an incentive to get you to go. So like, for example, Namie's always 40% off. Nigel, always 40% off. So I was assuming they would have a sale, which they didn't, and doesn't matter, I would have bought the brushes anyways. But they were sold out of the 232 and the 230, and a bunch of brushes actually. They were sold out of most of them. And it was kind of irritating because it's like, you guys knew you were going to be part of this show, makeup trade show. I'm assuming for months, if not a year or so, you probably reserved your spot and you knew that this was coming. Why didn't you prepare and have like a backstock, right? But I don't know. You can only be so upset about things like that. But I bought a couple of other brushes, which if you guys have not watched my IMATS haul, I plan on filming that after this video, but it's going to go up before this video. So I'll link it down below for you so that you can see all the stuff I got at IMATS. But so I picked up another couple of them, but I was still kind of like, God, I really want a couple of backups of my favorite brush, the 232 brush. They were like, oh, sign up online, and you will get an alert when we're back in stock. And if it's anything like Sephora, when their products go back in stock, they send you the email like a day later, and then it's already sold out again by the time you get the email. So I was kind of like, yeah, you know, whatever. So I kept checking, I signed up for the email, kept checking, it just wasn't going back in stock. So I was like, kind of giving up, like whatever, I'll check every now and again. And then on Black Friday, they were having a 20% off sale. Before I get farther into that story, I'm gonna go in to Princess Cut, which is, it looks like a pink shadow. That's slightly disappointing. I feel like that would be a really good like center of the lid color, but I thought it'd be a little bit darker. Maybe, let's say highly selective. I'm loving these berry colors. Okay, that one's a little bit more pigmented. So I'm gonna go into highly selective, which is this one right here, and my flat shader brush. So on Black Friday, they had a 20% off sale, 20% off of the whole site. And I was like, oh, maybe they restocked the 232. And of course they didn't. So I was like, ugh, you know, kind of annoyed. At that point I was in Arizona, which is Pacific time. So it's like behind East Coast time. So I was like, well, maybe the other people just got them before I did. Went to bed, woke up to go Black Friday shopping later on in the day. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna check to see if something magical happened and they restocked it, and they did. So I picked up 2 backups of the 232 and 1 backup of the 230, and I got 20% off, which is so stinking cool. So I guess moral of the story is buy backups of products that you kind of have an inkling that you're gonna like. And never give up, keep checking. I feel like sometimes companies will purposefully restock products like throughout the day. There's a little bit of fallout with this one, by the way. Just a little bit though. Anyways, yeah. And when I was at IMATS, they told me that, so all the brushes are handmade, so they take a little while to make, which makes sense. And there's only 6 people in the whole world that know how to make these brushes, only 6. So it takes a little while, but I feel like they need more people to know how to make them. That color went on really good. There is a little bit of fallout, not the end of the world, but there is a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna go in to that color Princess Cut, which was the first one I tried. It looks kind of like a rose gold color. And I'm just gonna dot this in the center mat. I feel like these would work a lot better with a wet brush. Just to see if I can get any more pigment on this brush. Yeah, a little bit more. Actually, yeah, that looks a lot better. This will just kind of brighten up that inner eye a little bit. Lastly, I'm gonna go back to Oh That's Rich and just kind of deepen up this outer V a little bit by like stamping it on there and kind of dragging it into the crease. Gosh, these pressed glitters are so pretty, you guys, but you definitely will need to use a glitter glue with them. This one is so pretty. This one's Diamond Life. It's like that bluish color. It's just like a beautiful like blue glitter. Like what a pretty like winter look that would make. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back to It's Cashmere, which is that mid-toned warm brown that I used in the crease. And I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna pop a matte brown liner on my waterline. Okay, next I'm gonna throw some false lashes on, and I'm gonna do this off camera just because it does take me a little while to do this. But I'm gonna use these Ardell Faux Mink lashes. I got these in their Black Friday sale, and I think it was like $5 for this whole set, which was such a good deal. I think I wanna use the Faux Mink Demi Wispies, just because Demi Wispies are my favorite Ardell lashes. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these on, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, loving the eye look. Looks super good. I actually really love these lashes too. They're very like, they feel more natural, like actual hair than typical Ardell lashes. I said that really weird, but I really like them. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna hop into Diamond Fire. Ooh, buddy, this is so pretty. There's almost like a swirl of color in here too. Like there's swirls of almost like a white gold, and then there's swirls of like that pinky purple iridescence. I would show you, but this one is broken. It actually popped out of the pan. So it's nice. It's not too much. Like, it's not glittery. And it's not like uber highlight, but it looks really pretty. Oh yeah. I like that. I was expecting it to be like really super highlighty, probably just because of the theme of the whole collection, you know? But I'm pleasantly surprised. This definitely has a purple undertone. All right, last step is lips. So I'm gonna line my lips with Max Soar just to get some pigment going. And then I'm gonna use the new Too Faced lip gloss in the color Raisin the Roof to put on top. Oh, it's so pretty. So shiny. That actually looks really good. I like it. Okay guys, so overall I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this collection. The eyeshadow palette, I feel like I'm gonna need to warm up to a little bit more. It is beautiful. These glitters though, the more I swatch them, I'm just like they don't swatch well. You definitely need a glitter glue at that point. I think I much prefer like the glitters that are mixed within a liquid. Like the Tutti Frutti collection, for example, from Too Faced had like liquid eyeshadows that were glitter. I think I like those a little bit better just because then you can skip the glitter glue, you know what I mean? Like you don't, it's just so much work to put down a glitter base and blah, blah, blah. But the colors that I did use were really pretty. I did have to build up Princess Cut with Fix Plus, Make It Wet, which is not unusual for a glittery or shimmery eyeshadow. The mattes were nice. This Oh That's Rich, I had a little bit of trouble blending, but once I got it going, it blended really good. And I think it looks really, really nice. I just think it looks so pretty. Like, and I love the theme they have going on here with the neutrals and the berries and then the warms and the cools. The cools are so beautiful. This purpley blue is just like, look at that. So pretty. Oh my God, and the swatch is really nice too. I'm definitely gonna have to play around with this a lot more. Silver Spoon. Oh, it's like a grayish blue. Look at that. That would be so pretty for people with like blue eyes. Oh my God, so pretty. Just really, really nice color selection here. I do like the theme they have going on here with the Pretty Rich. Ooh, that's pretty too. Ooh, that's really pretty. That one's called Filthy Rich. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so I like the theme. I am gonna have to warm up to the glitters a little bit more, but I'm liking everything else in that palette. Very, very nice. Nice quality. I've always liked Too Faced's quality eyeshadows. The highlighters are, I think my favorite part of the collection now after I put it all on my face. It's just so pretty because I was expecting it to be like a pow glitter, but it's not. It's just a beautiful highlight. So definitely recommend this color Diamond Fire to anybody who's fair skinned like me. I think the peach one would be really pretty too, or the pink one, Fancy Pink. And then if you're darker skin toned, definitely check out this Canary one. And then the lip glosses are so nice, you guys. I'm curious on the wear time. If I'm being honest, just because usually a sticky lip gloss, they're sticky because they're long wearing. So I'm curious, since this one is not sticky, how long it's actually gonna last, but it looks beautiful. This color is so pretty. It's just like a really pretty kind of everyday, like neutrally pink, really pretty. But yeah, definitely check out the collection. The launch date, as I said at the beginning of the video, check it out. It'll be really pretty for like New Year's looks and stuff too. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a comment down below or give it a thumbs up or something like that if you did enjoy the video. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Other than that, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.